live with you, she was saying you don't play fair and this and that. And she's also talking about how she had a conversation with Ashe. And
okay.
So I say y'all because I'm from Texas, okay? But I'm saying you and her, y'all, it's just the whole time I've known of you and Ashe, it's like I could see a lot of things being at Carbonation. I could see a lot of things that y'all would say just wasn't true. So like y'all be spreading lies.
Okay, so let me wait. Let me jump in real quick. Let me tag. So when you say that we say things that wasn't true, right? I have to say this now. I'm going to be respectful because I know y'all love to act like I just get out of pocket. I don't get out of pocket unless nobody get out of pocket first. I'm cool, calm, respectful. I don't get out of pocket. So when you say that I say things that are not true, I want to say this. Ashe said 2 years ago that Nature Boy makes people drink his semen. I said damn near a year ago that Nature Boy makes people drink his semen. This is on video.
He doesn't do that shit.
Okay, whoa. Let me play this. Let me sit you down really quickly. Now, you just said he doesn't do that. Now, this
were y'all there? Did y'all hear everything I said, or y'all clipping the videos of me now?
Okay.
And making it into something.
Listen.
And the way they live.
Listen.
The way they're living. Like, hear me out. The way that they are living out in nature, whatever. Him giving his sperm to his kid, in his eyes, he sees it as, this is supplement. This is nutrition. I'm not saying.
Now.
Y'all gonna let me speak?
Y'all
gonna let me speak?
I'm gonna let you speak, but I have to tell you why I played that so you can be in full understanding here.
Y'all doing the same shit you're doing to me that you do to Chief all the time.
What?
You
play what you say?
Listen to me. You want to clip a minute video of me saying some shit, but you didn't see the hour-long live of me explaining what the fuck I was trying to say. Like, you didn't get the whole story. You want to clip a minute fucking clip.
Tell me now what
it
you were
don't matter,
trying
bro.
to say.
I've already addressed it.
What
it doesn't even matter. You really think he's feeding sperm to kids? He's not no weirdo.
If it don't matter, why be upset? If me playing you saying in his defense that his belief for feeding people his semen is because he considers it nutrition, okay? That's what you said in his defense. So, yes. Okay, you just said yes. But then if we was to jump in the time machine and go back about maybe 6 minutes and 12 seconds, you just call us liars. But
calm down.
But you just confirm what we've been saying out your
mouth.
I
feel you. Listen, I went live on this shit the next day because I saw how crazy this shit was like streaming through the internet, and I went live with somebody, I don't remember her name, Gran or something like that. I went live with her. I spoke about what I meant and how I was trying to get shit across. Y'all have to understand also this internet thing, like, is not my thing. Like, y'all really harass people on the internet, and I feel a lot of pressure in things I'm trying to say. So of course a lot of things are going to come across crazy.
I have never harassed you on the internet. I have to say that for legal purposes.
A lot of people,
I have never. Yeah, we have never harassed you. Now, what may have happened is Nature Boy may have done some uncanny things in public, and the public may have responded in an unwavering manner, but we have never harassed you. We responded to Nature Boy ass. We did not start with Nature Boy, but go ahead.
Okay, so the point of what I'm trying to say is that all I said was if he was giving his kid sperm, it wasn't on no pedophile shit. How can you say giving a child sperm is not, that's weird, obviously.
Okay, like, now listen, I'm gonna take your word for that. I'm gonna take your word for that.
I'm gonna hop off of here if y'all aren't here for.
Go ahead.
I just want y'all to hear me. I can sound crazy to a bunch of people. I don't really give a fuck. All I'm saying is, number one, to clear things up, he never said he gives his children sperm. He never said that.
So why did you? So if he never said that, right?
Because in the live video that you clipped of me, I said if he were to say that, that would be why.
Now let me ask you, how do you know that's
okay?
Now how do you know that that's why that would be the reason he would do something like that if he didn't tell you that's why he would do something like that?
Because I know him.
So you knowing Nature Boy,
yes,
you feel you know him enough that he would give his child sperm because he believes it's nutritional.
No. I'm saying no. This
I'm
is
gonna tell you
not.
now.
This is
Let
not
me do you a real favor. All jokes aside. Let me do you a real favor. All jokes aside. Stop doing interviews with people on the internet because it's not gonna. If I could bust you down like this, do not get put in no interrogation on. So I'm gonna tell you right now. Get the fuck off the internet.
All I'm saying.
Let that nigga go. Listen. All I'm saying. I'm being very serious now. Fuck a view. Fuck a comment. Fuck all that. Get the fuck off this internet.
I'm not worried about nothing. Like, all I'm
not
saying
saying
is
you
my
out.
truth and how I feel about things. This is it. Like, all I can sit there and say is I'm going to stand up for what I know is right. Y'all can't sit there and take away our experience.
So do you not know that this man is charged with sexual assault on minors right now? I just read the charges. So if you saying that you finna stand up for what you know is right, I just read this nigga charges. He got a warrant from the U.S. for sexually assaulting a minor who was his cousin. He sexually assaulted somebody in Costa Rica, and he just got in trouble in Nicaragua for doing something with his dog. I just sat and read the charges before you came in here. These are the actual charges. So this is why I'm telling you.
And what did I say on my live? If you really knew what I'm saying, you would understand that I'm not arguing that.
So how are you standing up for something that's right? What's right?
What I'm saying is when I was there, I know him to be who I know him to be. And what I'm saying is I've never seen him do any of that. This is what I was saying earlier about you guys is like people will make these stories up on the internet and then clip videos. What you just did to me, you clip a 1-minute video and think you know what I'm saying, but then you turn it into something and then it causes more and more, energy to be behind it. I was actually there and I got to see a lot of the things that were being said online about him and about us. And I'm there, like, how are they making this a story online when I'm actually here and I can tell that that's a lie? Like, you have to take into consideration that I'm there and I've seen a lot of things being said about him. And I see that y'all created, like, reasons why you believe he's the way he is. That's fine. That's your.
We haven't created them. We've heard what the fuck he
right
said.
Now, when I was there, I got to see things from the inside out, and all I'm saying is there's so many lies.
So let me ask you a question. I'm about to let you.
All I can speak about is what I know. All I can speak about is what I know.
So are you going to sit here and tell me that you never seen Nature Boy hit nobody?
Facts.
That's not true. He admitted that he hit somebody while you was over. It's on camera.
Have I seen it? No. All I said was, if he's, just like Serenity said, if he's guilty, he's guilty. If he's not, he's not. I'm waiting to see what happens. All I'm saying is I'm getting on here.
Let me flip the screen so she can see you. Hold on.
I'm just getting on here, letting people know that my experience with him was a very positive one. Even though I had many ups and downs while I was at Carbonation, I just wanted to get on the internet and speak my truth and speak what I experienced. I don't have nothing else to say about anything, all this technical things y'all trying to get into. I'm just saying, I know him for who I know him to be. He has helped me and impacted my life in a positive way, and I stand to that. Y'all have to accept that I was there and I experienced what I experienced. How y'all gonna tell me about some shit that I know?
We not listen. I don't want you to think I'm telling you anything. I'm telling you what he said out of his mouth. So yeah, that.
Because she keeps saying we spreading lies. My question to you is, when you say certain shit on the internet and you say that we is making up lies, how do you think we supposed to take something like you saying that if he feed his child semen, that's him thinking it's nutrition, that's him thinking that, how do the public supposed to take you saying?
That was me talking out my ass. Like, that was me on a live with someone else answering questions. Like, I said a bunch of stuff in that live. Like, y'all didn't take the gist of what I said. Y'all took like one little clip. Y'all didn't see where I.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna play this,
y'all didn't
and I'm gonna give you an honest chance right now to defend what you said.
Okay, y'all didn't see where I explained it. I'm not speaking for him.
I'm gonna play what you said, and I'm gonna let you defend what you meant. That way you can make sense of this shit. Cause I'm not making. Here we go. This is you. Listen.
But that's not right. If that's the way he look at it. No, I'm asking you, if that's the way he look at it, right? And you got a little girl, is that somebody you want to continue to follow because you rock with him? Because he looks at it like giving sperm to children is okay. If he said this about, speak on it, because I already know what's going on. Obviously, you're not a part of the family like you think you are, because you would know exactly what they know.
I'm not saying I'm a part of the family. I am any of that. I'm saying I rock with Chief. I rock with Carbonation, and I understand them to a level where I can speak out about certain things because I understand certain things of why they do what they do. And the way they live, the way they're living, like, hear me out, the way that they are living out in nature, whatever, him giving his sperm to his kid, in his eyes, he sees it as, this is supplement, this is nutrition. I'm not saying.
So that's not right.
Okay, now you can.
That's what I said.
Now, okay, now you can clear up how, because according to you, you were speaking in place of what he would have thought, but something that he didn't actually do.
I was trying to understand where his mind would have been. Not that it was right. If anyone say they're gonna give sperm to children, that's disgusting. That's disturbing. I don't condone that. And I said that. Y'all didn't clip that, but I said that. So I said that, and
but
I also said, I said, let me try to explain it for you. If he were doing that, I'm gonna let y'all know where his mind could possibly be if he was really saying that. But he's not even. He never said he gives his children sperm. Like, I don't even know where y'all came up with that. Like,
okay, now listen, we're gonna take your word for it, right? And I'm gonna ask you this: taking your word for it, do you, in your mind, believe that sperm could be supplements and nutrition for children?
I mean, shit, no. I'm saying where his mind would have been at with it.
So like, if you don't believe, well, listen, okay, so now the reason I asked you that is because if you don't believe that and he would have said that, then how can you follow behind a nigga who would think some shit like that if you don't agree with that?
Thank you. That's all I want to know.
Okay, you have a good point. When they were telling me that he said that, they were like, oh no, we have proof he said that. He did. Because I was like, I never heard him say that. And I said, the only thing I can think about him, why he would say that would maybe like a deeper level of like, okay, it's supplement, maybe it's nutrition. But I don't think that's right. I wouldn't want that for my child. I'm saying for him, like what he would make it, why he would say that. Because I always question, like, why did he say that? Okay, this might sound crazy as fuck, but let me try to understand him. Why did he say that? And so it really wasn't supposed to be taken so literally, like, but that's how the internet is, and I know I made myself look crazy, and it is what it fucking is. I don't really give a shit.
Well, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna let you answer the question. Did you know that he sexually abused his younger cousin in the U.S.?
He probably's talked about it before. He's such an open book.
No, I'm saying, did you know that personally?
I don't remember. I don't recall. No.
Okay, so we're just gonna say no.
But he says all kinds of things. Like he talks about his
he
childhood
actually
a lot.
Not said not
he talks about his childhood a lot.
No. Fuck childhood. As a grown ass man, he has an open warrant right now for sexually abusing a minor before you met him. As a grown ass man, not a child. This ain't childhood. None of that.
Well, all I can say about that is we will see, and that's what I keep saying. I'm not sitting here.
Do you want me to if I read you his charges right now, will you denounce Nature Boy?
Well, I mean, I want to see how the truth prevails. I want to see it for myself. I'm that kind of person. Like, I'm not just gonna take someone's word for some shit. Like, I gotta see it for myself. Like, so I'm just waiting to see.
What do you think about him saying that people that get molested as children, it's for a good reason and a spiritual ascension and awakening, because he said that out his mouth? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Whatever I say, y'all are gonna just use against me.
No, not you. She didn't say you. Not you. Let me repeat your question so she can hear. She didn't say you. She said, what do you think about Nature Boy saying that children who get molested is for a spiritual reason?
Everything that happens to you is spiritual. Everything is happening for your greater good. No matter what let me fucking say it. Like, let me speak my mind. Like,
slow down, shorty. Slow down.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let
me speak my mind. So anything that happens to you is divine. It is it's a divine encounter. It's making you who you are. It's your ingredients of who you are. I'm not saying that these things are right. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm not condoning it. Like, if that shit were to happen to my kid, I'd be pissed. I'd probably try to kill some motherfucking body. You know what I mean?
Why though? Why would you try to kill somebody if it was divine? Nobody tries to kill over the divine. That's
because like, I'm also, but also because of how we've been programmed and raised to be. Like, that's just my instinct.
So let me ask you a question. If I kick your door right now and I'm molest your daughter, is that divine?
This is exactly why people say you don't play fair.
Go ahead. Talk.
All I'm saying is I am a protector and a provider for my child. So of course I'm going to be like, oh, I'll fuck someone. If someone plays with my kid, like I'll fucking, you know, of course that's human nature. But at the end of the day, certain things will happen to us that we can't control. And that was the gist of what I got from what he said. Some things we just, cause I already made a video on my childhood and how I've been sexually abused, or I guess you could say in my past. And it's like, you know, I don't sit there and like, I can't change that. Like, I can't really control what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And as a little kid, I couldn't control that. So I accept that, and I've grown from it, and it makes me the person who I am today. I think that's all he was trying to say.
Listen, I think what Nature Boy did was he latched on parasitically to people who had troubled childhoods, similar to his, such as yourself. And what he did was he manipulated a evil event in order to give excuses for the shit that he want to do. I agree with you when you say we can't control, you know, the shit that happens outside of us. And then, you know, but to give a divine excuse for an undivine act is just no. That's just not a fact. So I think that what Nature Boy did psychologically was try to mind fuck y'all to make the true synastry of his actual personality less present. Because if a nigga could say, if a motherfucker could sit here right now, all jokes aside, okay, I'm being one, all jokes aside. If I could sit here and tell you right now, everything happens for a divine reason, and I get into a relationship with you and I start beating on you, there's no divine reason for that. The only reason for that is because I can't control myself as a man, and I can't muster up respect from you as a woman for you to respect me on your own. So I have to instill fear into you for you to respect me. So if I give you the excuse that everything happens for a reason, and there's some magical ass reason that
no, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
Well, to me, I feel that that's an excuse for you to allow the behavior. It's just like how black people say, or Christians say, well, God made us go through slavery because without slavery we would have never got introduced to Jesus. Like, what the fuck? Jesus couldn't just come and say, hey, here I am. You don't have to get enslaved. So I feel like when a nigga say, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like when a man beat on a woman and then he say, you made me do it. That's an excuse. That's an excuse to excuse the behavior. So there's no divine reason for rape. There's no divine reason for pedophilia. There's no divine reason for sexual assault. There's a demonic reason.
Yeah, well, you have to understand that Chief didn't say that in defense to him. He said that.
I'm saying that in regards to the finesse game that he runs, because he runs a hell of a finesse
and everyone's
game.
going to have their own standpoint on him, and people have.
Do you think that it's a coincidence? Do you think that it's a coincidence that every last one of y'all have either been sexually abused or sexually abused somebody that's around him? Do you think he accidentally picked y'all? You think he just accidentally picked y'all?
He never said that about any of us.
He didn't have to say it. It's a fact. You've been sexually abused. 3 of the niggas over there raped somebody. Everybody, every last, not before you even met him.
I understand why y'all think what you think, and I understand why y'all believe what you believe about it. I mean, anybody could take what you're taking and make it that. I get it. It looks like that. You can easily make it that. I get it. And I'm not mad at y'all for doing what you believe is right. I get it. But I'm just letting you know everyone's going to have their different standpoint on it. And all I can do is take what I know about him and what I've experienced through being with Carbonation and speak on that. That's all I can do. I can't speak on everything else you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole with you. Like,
right. I'm not even trying to, I don't even want you to think I'm not trying to take you down a rabbit hole. I just wanted to ask you, do you think that it's a coincidence that everybody around him is either a sexual abuse victim or a sexual abuser? If I'm around niggas that sell drugs all day, that's not a coincidence. It's not. So if
I see what you're saying, but my God, like I don't look at shit.
It's because
you know what? I'm gonna say this, Pharaoh, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go.
Now go ahead, because I got to do my podcast too, and I'm pretty sure she got, you know, she don't want to be on here all day.
Okay, this gonna be real quick. Pee Wee, I'm gonna just say this to you. I think it's a lot more that went on over there that you have witnessed than what you is, telling us right now. And you don't.
That's not true.
This is my opinion. This is my opinion. You said that you speak. Now let me speak. I personally think that it's a lot more shit that was witnessed over there that you are not letting off right now. And you might not, be able to no time soon. But I do believe when the time comes, it's going to come out. That's all I'm saying.
All right. And sweetie, I thank you for even pulling up in my live. I don't want y'all to think I'm this big, mean, ugly old guy. So, you know what I mean? But I'm
a very open person. Like, I even said, like, there's a lot of things I don't agree with. There's a lot of bad I can say, but there's also a lot of positive and a lot of good I can say. And I just want to keep it real. Like, I'm a type of person, like, I would never stand for no bullshit. And I just want to say my experience and my truth. I'm not sitting there saying I'm condoning everything. I might have made myself look crazy as fuck online. That's my own bad. But the people who really have a good heart and could hear what I was saying, that's all that matters. Like, people are going to take what you say and twist it and do a bunch of crazy shit with it. I mean, I can
respect that, but you definitely was around men besides Nature Boy who openly admitted to sexually abusing people. Absolutely. So this is where you gotta understand our conflict at.
I
don't play that rape shit. If I'm with you and a nigga touch you inappropriately, I'm gonna break his fucking mouth. I don't play that. So if you saying you want to keep it real and we give you a shot to do that, and then you living happily, lovingly, and freely amongst niggas that openly admit that they're rapists, we have to now look at you like, what do you stand for? So that's just where we coming from. But I'm not gonna hold you because I know you got a life. You don't want to be here all day. I'm about to do a podcast. I appreciate you pulling up, but you know.
I don't know. I just thought maybe try to clear some things up. I still don't feel understood. It's all good, but you know, people are gonna see me for me. The people who aren't gonna see me, it's fine. You know, like not everyone's gonna understand you or accept you, but all I want to do is what's right. So we'll see what happens with him and how this all unfolds, and you know, just the truth will prevail. Whatever it is.
So. Okay, now. All right.
All right, y'all.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right. All right, I hit you, Ashe.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. Well, I'm about to go do my podcast. It's been fun. Now I gotta run. And with that being said, family, everybody go to Unpolitically Correct right now. We about to do a live podcast on polygamy. Yes, no, and why. Once again, Unpolitically Correct.